This video is how to work missing information. You're going to click on Process, Missing Information. I like to just make my screen a little bit bigger so I can see everything. This is where I can see all of my items that have been delivered but will not bill because they're missing information. In the far right-hand field, it gives you the reasons why they're missing information and why it won't bill. If I take my cursor and put it over here on this line right here, this gray line, and I want to see James Hatfield, if there's more information than what I'm just seeing, I can click and pull down, and it's going to make that row wider. I'm going to highlight that row just so I know that's the row I'm working on. I'm going to read across my details. This is telling me that in my order, my customer is on the missing information report. So somewhere in my missing information report, which is what we're on, somewhere else it's going to have that information. And then it's telling me my policy 1 is missing information. So I can't do anything with those two. I have to move further down my list. So in my customer, it's telling me my signature on file is required or is missing. So I want to go to the customer. So I can just make sure I'm highlighted, which I am in blue. I'm going to right click and go to customer. And you'll see the M flashing, or the M, that there's a problem and it's flashing. The signature on file is the day the patient signed their paperwork. So if they got their delivery today and they signed their paperwork today, I would put that date in. I think this patient's older, so I'm just going to put January. Okay. As soon as I save, the blue M goes away. You'll see there's another blue M, and the reason why it doesn't say customer here is because I have to go into the insurance, and then I have to go into the policy. If I didn't want to do that, I could right-click and go to policy, and it's going to take me right to where I need to be. And this is telling me I'm missing my Medicare number. Oops. Remember that Medicare numbers and all policy numbers and all group numbers must be capitalized. So I'm going to click Save. And then I can click Refresh to see if they're moved. So then I'm going to just type my customer's name in again, and they do not show up. So there's going to be many reasons of why the customer is no longer able to bill or isn't able to bill in the beginning. So I'm just going to open up Hannah Barnes here and see what's going on. It's saying end date is unconfirmed. Okay, this is one of the items that you cannot right click and go to the details and correct. Details is a line item. That's just telling me that I have a pickup and it's not confirmed. Do not put in a pickup date. Click cancel and you'll see my item is here, pick up. In order for the software to work properly, we're going to right click that item and confirm pickup. And I'm going to enter my pickup day. So my pickup date, or is the day I wanted to stop billing, is, oh, I can't do that. It was delivered on the 5th. Okay, let's say I want to pick it up on the 17th. Okay, I'm going to put the 17th. As long, you're going to click OK, and you're going to make sure your bill date is before your pickup date. Your bill date must be before your pickup date. When I click Save and I click Refresh, one of them went away because then she has a different item. Okay. Other things you're going to see is the customer is inactive. Your patient isn't, someone marked your patient inactive, which means they can't get any new products or they're not getting any products. So it won't bill. To correct that, you can go to the customer and you'll see she has an inactive date. I can, if I need to bill it, I'm going to remove the inactive date. And I'm going to click refresh. Okay. Now it's telling me that my ICD-10 is unknown. So if I right click and go to my order and go to my ICD-10s, it's telling me that this is an invalid ICD-10, so I need to find a valid one. Or maybe someone typed it in incorrectly, which I did. And I'm going to save that and refresh. And you'll continue working down your reports so that you'll clear that off. Sometimes you won't be able to because you won't have some of the information, and they'll just sit there till you get the corrected information. There's going to be some times where you just can't figure out what's wrong, and you'll just have to call and we'll walk you through it. But one of the things is like policy required. So if I right click, highlight it, right click and go to my order, there's no insurance company. Okay. So this is saying bill to insurance companies, but I don't have an insurance company. So either one, I have to give an insurance company, or two, I have to uncheck bill to insurance, and it'll bill directly to the patient. Okay. If I needed to add insurance and I click on the drop down and none exists, I have to click on my pencil, go to my insurance, and add my insurance policy here. Bill date, if all it says is bill date, only the billers will do those. Those are how the biller knows to go look at those items that they're ready for them to okay to bill. Only billers are allowed to put in bill date, nobody else. Okay. That is missing information.